How's it going?
Good, man. Thank you for the coffee. Those are delicious. You got me coffee. That's a nice guy right there. But hi, we're here with Chad. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Chad, with the music scene here in Atlanta.
Yeah, so Chad Christensen, born and raised in Atlanta, loved the music since a teenager or before that, and just tried to stay involved, interned at a couple studios, studio manager for a non-profit here in Atlanta. Wonder Root, taught some classes. So really just really involved, and now I'm getting into the record label side of things with Levi Mark over here. So
that's great. You guys make an awesome tag team. Levi's out there. You're mellow, calm, observing. I see.
Yeah.
And Levi's targeted, focused like a hawk over there.
Yeah.
But
it is a good combination.
I like it. I feel it. That's great. It ended up being a 2-in-1 interview for me today. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, we are too.
So, studio life. When did you really start saying, okay, I want to be involved with studio aspects?
So, I fell in love with music, and then, I didn't want to become a rapper or an R&B singer. I can't do any of that. So, I wanted to be involved in making music somehow. So, producing. So I think the first piece of gear I bought was just like this big Yamaha piano. So it had a bunch of synthesizers and, acoustic sounding instruments. So you can make a variety of beats with that. Then I think I went to Fruity Loops. Then I switched over to Mac, so Logic Pro. So I always had a home studio. But when I started interning in other studios, professional studios, it just felt like a sanctuary. Like I was at peace when I was in there.
You belong.
Yeah, it was so comfortable. So, I mean, that's where I fell in love with it, and now I just want to create that for myself.
You mentioned your brother. Is he a producer /
No, he's strictly video photography. It's all a good combination. It's me, myself.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I do the websites and some of the business. My brother's a small owner in our record label, and he does the videos and the photography, and then of course the artist Levi Mark. He brings the talent. So.
And then it's very unique. You guys are focused on one artist. That's very rare. I've been to a couple of studios around Atlanta. You walk in, it's a rap group over there. It's like Wu-Tang Clan times 2 over there.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're trying to do so much stuff, and you just kind of notice the conundrum coming up already. You're like, oh, no, this is not going to be good. It's too many people.
Right. I can speak to that. I mean, because at one of the studios I interned at, no names, but they had way too many artists in there. A lot were just high all the time and asleep in chairs and stuff, and no projects really came out of it. But I mean, they had some good artists, but nothing ever came
smoke
out.
Before productivity.
Yeah. I mean, Marco over here, he's just all drive and focus. So of course we're gonna focus on him.
That's awesome. I'm sure he's thankful. That's great, man. That is great. And you also born and raised in Atlanta. You said family here in Atlanta.
Right.
Parents?
Mom is. Dad's in Virginia.
Virginia usually associated with military.
No, he's not. Just work moved him up there. So my mom, brother still here. So.
That's great. Family of your own?
No.
Well, you look like the guy who would be like a happy dad somewhere.
Yeah, someday.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited with what we see you guys do. This is the environment we hope people create. That being said, producers, what message do you have? What lesson have you learned so far that you think most people in your spot should know? Most people in your spot should know.
For producers, I mean, if we're speaking out about beats and stuff, really you don't want to overcomplicate the music and keep adding and adding and adding. It could be just a simple bass line, a drum pattern, and a synthesizer, and it's really about you don't have to have a note on every beat. It's really about the space between the music that speaks to it and the rhythm change between it. You don't want it to sound too like a machine made it. You want that human feel. So
like music, like a full band.
yeah,
Back in the day, sometimes you find yourself comparing. You're like trying to pinpoint what is wrong with this sound. And you notice that it sounds like it's the Terminators.
Yeah.
Made us, it's not really music anymore. That's great advice. That's great advice. I wasn't expecting that. I really was not. And then did you take any courses? Did you, when your schooling, was it ever involved with?
No, schooling was never involved with music.
Passion.
It was just passion, my own time. There's a lot of websites out there that you can learn a lot. You could get your own college education for free if you have the focus.
Drive.
Yeah.
The focus. That is beautiful. And then, do you plan to continue teaching like you were at Wonderroot at certain certain organizations
Yeah.
for free and stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, I've had a lot of ideas in my day, but one of them was to teach youth about music production and responsibility and the business side of it. So I would love to do that still someday. When this takes off, dedicate some of my time.
Not throwing one of our programs' names out there. We have a non-profit organization called Africa OK, AOK. We're always looking for people who want to teach something. We haven't got it to where it needs to go, but you could. It's just African kids who are totally interested in music, and what we're going to do is we're going to implement video classes. We're going to figure it out somewhere, but it's called AOK, Africa OK. On a side note, and since you're a teacher and you
that'd be awesome.
Down the street.
Yeah.
It is great. It is lovely. And then siblings, brothers and sisters. You just have that one brother you mentioned.
Yeah, one brother.
Older or younger than you?
He's younger, but
He looks up to you too.
Maybe. I don't know, but he's focused in his own craft, which is video and photos. So yeah, that's to be respected.
And then your studio right now is still home based. Are you guys planning to move to a?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love a central location we could just meet. So right now we're focused on just getting a couple projects out there, but after that happens, and we can dedicate some revenue to a space, we'd love to do that.
Also, you mentioned that I know he's a project already. What other projects are out there besides just EP and music wise? Are you putting anything out there?
For him, we got the full album coming, but that's after, that's a ways away. Maybe we're gonna do the EP, the mixtape, build some buzz, get our processes together 100%, and then
that's awesome.
Like that.
That's great. Oh, we would like to hear that. We're looking forward. And then you said earlier, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention this, you haven't come up with a name yet.
Right.
For the studio, but let's hear some names that have come up before. Because it's like having a baby, right? Your child.
Yeah, it's
sit
tough
there and
to
think
name.
about it.
Yeah.
So how many have come close?
Well, really, Levi Marks had a lot. So what are some of the top contenders? Not to put you on the spot.
But I know one that I had was Abstract Records.
Abstract
Another
Records.
one was MC Records, Marco and Chad Records.
Okay, that's simplistic.
Yeah,
Nice.
and that's I like simplistic, but we got a couple thrown around. We just need to check the trademarks.
You gotta have one or two too. What did you think? Let's hear one. I know you're a shy guy. We want to bring you out.
Yeah.
Let's hear one or two you had.
Amplified Records.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I had ideas of record labels back in the day, and Battlefield, but that doesn't really fit my style anymore right now.
You want to know something? Most businesses that end up not succeeding, they already have a name before they do. It is so refreshing to know and see that you guys have done the work. You don't even have the name for whatever you're gonna call it.
Yeah.
But you've done the work already. And then
We need
the name is not. It's gonna come, but the
Right.
work is pretty much done already. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
We're gonna get one that really fits what we're doing.
That's great. Oh my gosh, Chad, this was a nice little 2-in-1 interview. Thank you so much,
We
guys.
appreciate it.
And then at Urban Connection, we want to see you guys more and more. Like
Yeah.
truly speaking, let's start a little one happy family, and then we keep going with this. And you guys really blow our minds, because if you're doing this now, like gosh, what's gonna happen
Oh,
in the
I
near
know.
future?
I
Near
know.
future.
Thanks. We can't wait. And yeah, every project we put out, we could do another talk or whenever. Just hanging out.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
We've heard that the EP is coming soon. Levi, Mark, we're gonna get an exclusive. I'm gonna hold him to this. An exclusive listen. Urban Connection first, and then Chad. Glad to do this. This is fun. All artists out there, see what can happen with Drive and Focus. Please visit our site, check it out, and enjoy. Urban Connection. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah.